Amid the COVID-19 crisis, water is running out in the Kurdish region of northern Syria. Islamist militias in the Turkish-controlled area have allegedly shut down the most important water station in the region. Syria's first case of COVID-19 was confirmed earlier this week. From her headquarters in the Jordanian capital, Amman, Boswell explained that there have been repeated interruptions in the water supply since last October. The latest water stoppage could not have come at a worse time, she added. Boswell expressed particular concern for Thussein refugee camps in the Kurdish region. Some 67,000 people are cooped up the camp at Al-Holon, one of those hit by the shutdown, in already catastrophic hygiene condition. With the water supply cut, people cannot take even the most basic health precautions such as washing. If COVID-19 reaches the camps, the disease will spread like wildfire, Boswell warned. Fire trucks as a last resort. In the meantime, the Kurdish Regional Administration has been trying to maintain water supplies with tankers. These sometimes include fire trucks, according to Michael Wilk, a doctor from Wiesbaden, Germany, who regularly volunteers for medical services in the Kurdish. Wilk said he had just spoken to the head of the Kurdish Red Crescent in the road. He has worked himself to exhaustion, and is at the end of his tether, the German doctor told DW. As the crisis breaks out, water is running scarce in the Kurdish-administered territories of northern Syria. Even when water is running, medical facilities face a challenge to keep going, said Wilk. Outraged at disease control is being made even more difficult by the water. The doctors can provide no more than basic services for the region, and Wilk knows from his own experience that there is no equipment for intensive and cases of COVID-19 can only be identified by observing symptoms, as the nearest laboratories to analyze tests are in the Syrian capital. Kurds abandoned again. The doctor recalled that it was only a year ago that Kurdish militias ousted so-called Islamic State from its last bastion. It was a battle for which the Kurds paid a high price, with more than 11,000 fighters killed in action. But instead of getting thanked for their sacrifice, Wilk said, the Kurds are being abandoned again. And the Islamic State has still not breathed. Local propaganda suggests that the militant movement is hoping to exploit the COVID-19 crisis. https://p.dw.com/p/3zvlp. Anything that makes the situation in the Kurdish regions more precarious plays into the hands of the Islamists, said Wilk. Power struggle and humanitarian crisis via chat app. German volunteer worker Felix Anton told that there had been a riot at a prison in Hasaka, where 5,000 IS fighters are held by the Kurdish Peshmerga earlier. The most important water plant in the region, supplying about 500,000 people, is not producing right now. The reasons for this appear to be political rather than technical. Anton, who has been living in the Kurdish-administered area of northern Syria for 2 years, said he could remember when approximately 10,000 foreign IS wives were held at the camp in Al-Hol along with many children born to women from Germany. He warned that riots could also happen if conditions worsen. Kamal Sito, Middle East specialist for Germany Society for Threatened Peoples, GFBV, said that up to 1 million people could be affected by the interruption in water supplies. Sito makes no secret of who he holds responsible for the current escalation, Turkey. He said Turkey's approach demonstrates that the country will go to any lengths to cement its power in northern Syria and obstruct the autonomous administration of the local civilian population. Turkey's policies trample on international human law. Spain has recorded more deaths than any country except Italy, with global fatalities surpassing 20,000. The German parliament has approved a multi-billion-euro coronavirus aid package. Follow DW for the latest. From advisories against travel to calls for a new jihad, the Islamic State group sees the COVID-19 pandemic as an opportunity to exploit. The militants, however, are no more immune to the virus than anyone else. Italy has recorded a record number of deaths from the coronavirus. The pump station of Alauk, situated about 10 kilometers, 6.2 miles, northeast of Sarikani Arabic, Ras Al Ain, is under the control of Turkey and its military. Germany has more than 20,000 cases as states tighten restrictions. Follow DW for the latest. The Kurdish-administered areas in northern Syria have long been a thorn in Turkey's side. They are also the reason why Turkey invaded parts of Syria's Kurdish regions along their common border in early October last year. Codenamed Operation Peace Spring, How Alauk fell into Turkish fatal timing of water shortage. What is clear is that Alauk has not pumped out any water since last Saturday, March 21, as was confirmed to DW by Misty Buswell, Regional Director of the International Rescue Committee (IRC).